Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Hochanda. My name is Mark Pickett. Lovely to have your company. A little bit between the Christmas and the New Year. Are you feeling a little bit stuffed at home with all those mince pies and that pudding? I definitely am. So time for some crafting. I tell you what, a fantastic hour ahead of us because the delightful Kay Rutter is joining us from Hoogie Crafts, and she's got some incredible techniques to share with you during this next 60 minutes. In fact, Kay is right here with me. So good morning, my lovely.
I'm moving in.
Ooh. We have to be careful of the man flu, don't we?
We do, yeah. I'm getting over mine, but my man flu was worse than your man flu.
Of course it was. That's what we've been saying all morning. So we've both got the sniffles, but that's all right.
Yeah.
How are you? All right, apart from that?
I'm good.
Nice
really,
Christmas?
really quick Christmas. Doesn't seem 5 minutes since I was here, but, you know, we're back.
Where do you travel from to come to us?
Oh, I'm only an hour down the road. I'm near Kettering.
Oh, that's not far.
This is local for me.
This is local.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
we're
which is
lovely to have
lovely.
your company, Kay. As I said, lots to look at and lots to enjoy in the hour, particularly Kay's techniques and the Hoogie board, of course.
Yeah.
For those that have it already or those that don't have it, we'll be looking at that as we go through the hour. But we're going to start out by looking at some other goodies coming up. In fact, we've got some really special cardstock, haven't we?
We have.
Which is right down here. I'm going to pick this up so you can see all the colours. This is your 6" by 6" scalloped design, but it's all the special features of this board which are really important, aren't they?
It's what it can do.
Yeah.
It's, to the eye, it looks like it's a 300 GSM card, so it's a good weighted card, but it looks just like any ordinary card, and we've got a weave pattern on the card. But it's what this card can do that makes it special.
What can it do, very quickly?
It can emboss, it can ink, you can sand it, you can distress it, you can do all sorts.
We look forward to those techniques as we go through. So this is your first item. It's item number 398935, the Emboss and Ink 6" scallop cards, 300 GSM. You've got 12 different colours that you can see here. You also get the 12 different coloured envelopes included in the pack as well. All of that for a Hochanda price of £12.95 plus your P&P. If you'd like to go for it right now, you can give us a call 01733 602,000 or shop online at hochanda.com. So that's those. Should we have a quick peek at something that you've done?
Oh, go on then.
Go on then. Have a quick look at you can tell me the technique as we go through, Kay, can you?
Okay, so this is as simple as it gets.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're making a project or whether you're doing a card, we want that wow factor. And this is a really quick wow. All I did was using Hoogie, I created that decorative pattern down the middle, and then we sand it back.
Yeah.
And that's what creates wow. It's the way this card's been constructed which allows me to do these sorts of techniques.
Look at this one. Love the flower on there.
Now that one is the same but different.
I love it.
The first one, I manually decorated it. I designed the pattern and put the pattern where I wanted on the card, and I used Hoogie. This one, we used an embossing folder. So you can bring those embossing folders out, use those, and I did exactly the same technique.
Should we see one more? Just for inspiration. Love this one.
Embossing folder again, but this time when we sanded it back, because that was a Christmassy one, I put a bit of glitter on there.
Oh,
we did
wonderful.
a bit of bling.
Well, speaking of Christmas, let's just show a quick Chrissy card then. There we go. Because that's a bit different too, isn't it?
Yeah, again, that was two techniques. The bottom half was an embossing folder.
Okay.
But the top half, the stripy bit, I did manually on Hoogie.
Oh,
so
right.
I've got two totally different effects.
There's just so many here. So I keep showing you this great
Oh, and
cards.
that's as simple as it gets. Basically, it's like dot to dot. So if you imagine the edge of the scallop as a dot, and I join that dot to that dot with a score line.
Oh, look, I mean, there are so many here. One more. Happy birthday then we'll move on. But look at that.
Yeah, and again, just joining dot to dot. But this time I went from that end to that end instead of up and down.
Yeah. Just brilliant. So
Same
there's some
technique.
inspiration. So in this pack then, just to recap, it's your 6" scallop cards and envelopes, 300 GSM. They're pre-scored, aren't they? Pre-folded.
They're pre-scored, yeah, and you get colour coordinating envelopes with it as well. All you've got to do
Envelopes are there.
is just
There they
pick
are.
your card and pick your envelope. Yeah.
Brilliant. So a really nice starter pack, actually, in this very special card stock, which is the Emboss and Ink card stock. So that's one option if you want to go for the Emboss and Ink card stock, that really special card stock. 398935 is the item number. But there's another one, which is the A4 version of the same card, if you want to go for it.
It's the same card, but we've done it in A4 because if you want to create different projects, you can. If you want to create different size cards, you can.
Which is nice, and I know you've got some finished samples of the
Yeah.
smaller ones that you've done, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's basically, sorry about the flare there, you've got the same pattern, same design.
Exactly the same.
They're
We just
beautiful
put it in a
pastels,
different
actually, Kay, aren't they?
format. The thing is, the colours work really well together.
Yeah.
We also do, we haven't got it on the show today, but we can bring it back. We do a pastel paper pack. And those
right,
colours
okay.
actually work really well with these, but it's what you can do with this card.
So we'll get into that in terms of
Yeah.
technique as we go through, in terms of sanding it back, inking it, whatever you want to do with it. There's
Yeah.
so much you can do. Maybe set your record button if you're able to record, because Kay is
Yeah.
going to share some great techniques as we go through the hour. Again, just a quick flick there. I love that green.
I like the
It's a lovely
green.
kind of Edwardian green, isn't it? I love that.
It's exactly the same colours
Yeah.
that you get in the scallop card. It's just in the A4 format.
Well, look, we're loving these already. We're loving the scallop ones as well. So the item number for this pack, the 24 of the A4 emboss and ink cardstock, 300 GSM again, is I can't read this morning.
I was going to say, you're making the numbers up as you go.
I must be going dyslexic. 430, it's been a while. 430-878. Maybe it's too much sherry or something.
I was going to say, you had sherry in your mince pies, didn't you?
Absolutely. £9.95 is your Hochanda price plus your P&P. If you want to go for that, 01733 602000. Now, of course, the big thing that you are known for, and we are going to be using all hour, is your very famous Hoogie board.
I am, yeah.
You are
That's where
Mrs.
it's
Hoogie,
all-
aren't you?
I am Mrs. Hoogie. It's where it all started.
I love it,
It
Kay.
all started.
Now, if you haven't seen it before, Kay will show you how this works as we go through the hour.
Yeah.
If you have seen it before, grab it. We know the pink one is a limited edition colour, isn't it?
It is. When it's gone, it's gone.
So the original Hoogie board then is 914847. I almost got that one right. The Hoogie score board and the score tool, £24.95. So it comes with the tool. It actually comes with a project, doesn't it, as well? And the scoring tool.
You get a leaflet with it that gives you basically how Hoogie works, how simple it is. And then on the back of that, you've got a project. So
Yeah.
anybody can pick up Hoogie and do that.
Perfect.
Anybody.
So it's a wonderful thing to start with then.
Yeah.
914847 is the item number. I'm laughing because I've got a big box down here, Kay. Kay put this, I said, where can I put my water and my list of everything? Okay, so I'll get you a little box. It's right down here and it's right in my way. So I'm kind of,
The thing is, you lot missed it. You nearly tripped over it.
I'm straddling the box as we speak. So I'm in position, we're all right, we
thing
can
is,
carry on.
the ladies that know me know I would have laughed my head off. I would have helped you up, but I would
I'm
have
sure
laughed.
you would. I'm sure you would, Kay. What are we doing now? Oh, yes. Actually, if you're going for the Hoogie board, you may also want to add in the toolkit, because that'd be a good idea, Kay, wouldn't it?
It's affectionately known as the Nicky Nacky toolkit. I love gadgets that make my life easier, which is why I came up with Hoogie in the first place. And in the toolkit, you're not going to use all those tools every day.
Right.
Yeah, they're not for every project, but they're quick, easy tools that give a wow, and it's something that little bit different.
Let's recap what we get then, because we can see we've got the ruler at the bottom, first of all.
The crafter's rule with a metal edge.
Yep, then?
Then you get a retractable blade in there, so that's quite safe. I tend to keep that one in my tool bag when I'm going out and about.
Brilliant. So you just press that to bring the knife out.
Yeah.
And it just pops back in by
It's
itself,
safe,
which
yeah.
is fantastic. So it's very safe to have in a bag.
It's safe if you've got it in the bag and that,
Okay.
yeah.
Then, the one that I can never pronounce.
The concentric circle paper piercing template.
I'm glad you said that, the CCPPT.
That's the
That's the one. There we are. I mean, in fact, we are going to see you use this later
Yeah.
on, aren't we?
Yeah, it creates really simple wows, but you can, once the idea gets going, you can really start complicating things and doing all different things. We'll show you with some samples.
All right then, and very quickly, just the other two pieces. We've got a distressing tool there as well.
That distresses the edges of your paper. So if you want to do the vintage look, or even if you do a card that's white on white, when you mat and layer and just distress the edges, it creates a wow. You will see it. Really, really easy to use.
And then the fabulous tool on the end as well.
That's your paper piercer. And on the opposite end, there is
A little scoop.
like a little scoop. So
Yes.
you can use that for if you just want to sprinkle a little bit of glitter. You know, it's just a
That's a really good idea. We're going to come down and see
Good
the
little
scoop
gadget.
Now, if you were to buy these separately then, they are available separately, aren't they? I think on your website.
Yeah.
But you'd be looking at quite a lot individually.
yeah. You're saving about £4
Oh,
by
fantastic.
buying it in
In the kit?
In the kit, yeah.
Wonderful. So we put it all together for you for £14.97, which of course also means 1p and P as well, which is great. 786580 is the item number for your Hoogie Tools 5-piece pack, which is fantastic for £14.97. So some great things to be having a look at. I think we've also got the sanding blocks coming up, which you're going to use, aren't you?
We need those.